Boom. What's up, everybody? Welcome. And breaking news. Breaking news. I was kind of laying down and I got a bunch of notifications, text messages, chaos, Wilson, multiple people. Diddy is arrested. Oh no.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Oh god.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Arrested and taken into federal custody in New York. I have no notifications, by the way, so if you guys could help me out with the like button, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, he was taken into federal custody in New York. I thought this guy was gone. I thought he dipped out. I thought he was like in another country or something, or hiding out somewhere. No. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late night. What was going on in that hotel where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him? We have unconfirmed reports the feds are searching his hotel. What's in that hotel? Pills, toys. Only God knows. Or Satan. We're told Diddy was taken into the FBI field office in Manhattan. Wow. It appears the action was taken in connection with the ongoing criminal investigation into the alleged sex trafficking and other offenses that led to search warrants being issued and executed at Diddy's home in Beverly Hills in Miami. P. Diddy. Damn. So his attorney is not too happy. Mark Angifilo, or Agnifilo. We're disappointed by the decision to pursue what we believe is unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs. And let's see, Mr. Combs, by the U.S. Attorney's Office, Sean Diddy Combs, is a music icon and self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the black community. You got to throw that in there too. Uplift the black community while allegedly raping people and drugging people. But Nifilo adds he's an imperfect person, but is not a criminal. To his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with the investigation, and he voluntarily relocated to New York last week. What? That's the last place I'm going, New York or Cali. But anyway, he voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide. He looks forward to clearing his name in court. Okay. There you have it.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Breaking. I mean, we covered the raid to the Miami place, and I think the Florida place, and I think they raided New York as well. The attorney's not happy. And there was hold on, let me look this up real quick. I'm sure you guys have probably heard there was this inmate that like represented himself and he sued Diddy for, he claimed, I think Diddy drugged him or something. And he won by default because I guess Diddy claims he wasn't aware of what was going on. And so some dude was granted like $100 million, but he's trying to do an emergency something. Let me see. I don't know if I can find it, but it was kind of funny. Oh, here it is. Prisoner acting as his own attorney wins $100 million default judgment against Diddy in a sexual assault case after Diddy failed to respond to the court. So he's freaking out. Everybody's coming for Diddy. What are the actual charges? That's a good question. I think I pulled Sean Diddy Combs arrested in NYC on federal charges. Do they have the actual charges here? Oh, okay. It was not immediately clear what charges Combs would face, but his attorney said that it was coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office, and indicating federal charges would be filed. So we don't even know really yet, apparently, what exactly the charges are. And there was this Rolling Stone article that goes a bit into the history. He had these raids on the Bad Boy founder's homes in late March, seemingly triggered by a wave of sexual abuse lawsuits against him. Combs' arrest comes nearly a year after his former girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie, fix this a little bit, filed an explosive sex trafficking and abuse lawsuit. That lawsuit was crazy. I never covered Cassie's thing, but one of the claims I thought was like that Sean or Diddy had like put a bomb on, I think it was Fabulous's car, and I think he said his car was actually blown up. That was pretty wild. And so the investigation is being held by the Southern District of New York. And in early July, a grand jury was hearing evidence in relation to the sex trafficking and racketeering. I mean, these are the feds. These are the feds. They have a high percentage of winning. So they executed a search warrant in Combs' home March 25th, swarming his Los Angeles and Miami properties, reportedly seizing phones. Okay. So, I don't know. P. Diddy's getting it. His fall from grace. A lot of allegations. P. Diddy. And everybody's talking about it. Twitter, internet, all the bot. Give me a second. Did you guys ever see, I don't know if I can play it. I'm going to try to play it. There was this really weird interview on the Drink Champs. Let me see. Diddy. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But apparently this fire is still going in Texas, bro. Oh my God. Let me put it up on the screen a little bit. Texas fire. Still going. That's just still blazing. The fire's simmering down. Bro, look at this shit. You don't even need lights out there. The whole city's lit up by the fire. Look at this house. All right, let me see if I can find that. Okay, Drink Champs. Diddy. And Fabulous. It was just, the interaction was kind of weird. He wanted like a special party with Fabulous. I don't want to go to special parties. I don't know what he's putting in them drinks.
Mr. Lee, yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, you put my bag. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No, I got like that.
Shit. I'll be practicing. I got yeah.
Mr. Lee, yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, you put my bag. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day is your birthday on Drink Champs. Goddammit, I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Why won't you party with me? Why do you? I don't want to go to your special parties, and your special drinks and stuff. No.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Eyes.
This is so crazy.
Eyes, brother. Oh, eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Tyrese kept on
This is
talking.
a fight. This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Crazy.
Hey, yo,
walked in.
don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I said let me pick it up.
was talking
That's
about
why I said I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a
Fab Big Groove. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Killing. Look.
Come tell the story. Groove, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
Oh my God.
I
see,
in,
man.
I'm walking in.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. It ain't get happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. P. Diddy's sus moment? I don't know.
Ozone Awards, I go just want y'all to put gay situation like this. Might start stores.
Like, I don't want it to. For real, because we.
Okay, I guess we'll move on from this. So yeah, no, I just wanted to jump on a little bit and talk about that, the P. Diddy situation, breaking news. I mean, I don't know, the history of this guy. It's all over. Ooh, they were. Oh, you know what? Remind me tomorrow morning to clip this guy, the cop. You remember what I'm talking about? The guy who was talking shit about these kids threatening?
Oh, yeah.
Remind me I gotta clip that tomorrow. Anyway, Florida's not playing. I don't know if you saw the last stream I was on. Island Thrift sent this to me. I think this is Florida. Yeah. Florida boy arrested. Perp walked. Because we're not playing with you motherfuckers. You're going to threaten to kill people and kill kids and all that shit. All right, we perp walking your ass. Welcome to Florida.
Careful as you can. You're going to be walking over here to the...
Hell nah! Bro!
Slow and steady. What you here for today?
Yeah, we locking you up. I say lock them all up. They want to threaten to kill people, multiple kids. I don't want them in my school. With my kid. Lock them up.
All right, come on in here. Have a seat in the cell. We're going to gather up some paperwork and get.
Yeah, perp walk, baby.
You have any questions? All right.
Yo, in a cage.
What we're going to start doing Monday is, since parents, you don't want to raise your kids,
Yo!
I'm going to start raising them. Every time we make an arrest, your kid's photo is going to be put out there. And if I could do it, I'm going to perp walk your kid so that everybody can see what your kid's up to.
All right, sir. Careful as you can.
I'm telling you, Florida's not playing with the school shooter shit anymore. You want to play the game? Or we're gonna put you in the cage and perp walk them. Perp walk there. The guy even said he'll lock up the parents. You're not gonna raise his kid, all right? We're gonna lock you up too. If we know that you knew about it, we're locking you up too.
You're going to be walking over here to the gate over here, all right?
Perp walk.
Slow and steady. What you here for today?
Crazy, but it's such a. It really is a crazy situation, and I think they do need to start taking it more seriously, holding the kids and even the parents more accountable. Yeah. People are fed up already. People are fed up. This fire is still going. This is freaking wild. And I don't know if you guys heard, the way the fire started was in Texas. Some car ran through a fence and hit a pipeline, and that's how the shit started. Let's see if there's any other live feeds. Okay. Huh? Oh, Fox Houston. KHOU is like, oh my God, look at this. Wow. Incredible, dude. Like, I don't know. This is like the lifetime that we're in. It's just so crazy to see the things that we're seeing. Historical things. I mean, I'm not saying the pipeline, but like, you know, like the Trump with all these assassination attempts, all these school shootings. It's just wild, man. COVID. We're in Texas. Let me find. Oh, it's called it by Deer Park. Deer Park. Deer Park, Texas. This has been going, I'm telling you, like hours. This was from earlier today. It started like, I don't remember what time. It's been over 8 hours. Yeah, all day long. And they're like, oh, the fire's slowing down. Bro, it doesn't look like it's slowing down to me. And it's so hot that like the playground near it, like melted. The houses around there are like smoking up. And so they have like firefighters like watering the houses, hosing them down because to try to keep them cool from burning up. But there's a lot of damage already. Just crazy. Just cut off the gas. Supposedly they cut off the gas a while ago. I mean, hours ago they said they cut it off, but it's still burning. With Diddy, it's been a long time coming. And the Tupac trial coming up too in November. Tupac trial. Some people still point their fingers at Diddy. When it rains, it pours. This guy's been on top of the world, hosting top of the line parties. But let's see, Diddy party. People have been talking about avoiding the Diddy party. Just say no. What was it? Was it Cat Williams? Cat Williams. Just say no.
Offered him 50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down 50 million? Now I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need to know? You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
Cat, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, but you know, some of these people...
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. Ooh. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Cat, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking...
Wow.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
That's so true. 2024
and anyone
has been
who
crazy.
takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of getting on here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Yeah, how many shots y'all gonna take?
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
oh, because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And
they said he was on all kinds of stuff like crack or whatever.
Just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Cat because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike, because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told them to go get the Prowler. I then told them to paint it purple. I told them don't have an actor playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan, to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why?
Well, Terry Crews, I remember Terry Crews. I thought he came out, I don't know, the wife thing was kind of weird, but Terry Crews came out and said, I thought he was like assaulted or something, right? Then Terry Crews said like he went to some type of, like Hollywood party or something, and some weirdo fuck came and was like grabbing him by the balls and groping him and shit. It was so crazy, like in front of everybody at this Hollywood party.
4 rows because of an assault and because you refused to withdraw the petition of the civil suit. Was that difficult for you, or were you standing on, as they say, not business but principle?
It was extremely difficult because I love those guys, man. We did this together.
Michael Strahan and the Terry Crews interview.
It's a crime. You cannot violate a person's personal boundaries.
Terry Crews, the former NFL linebacker turned actor, adding his voice to the tidal wave of people sharing their claims of sexual assault in Hollywood.
And people will say, wow, man, you should just laugh it off. You should just forget it. No, I'm not going to forget it.
Crews is known for his comedic macho roles on the hit TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I just happen to be a great person who's naturally beloved by all.
Or the shirtless, boisterous
Old Spice. I forgot about that. He did the Old Spice thing.
You smell so manly, scientists want to study your manliness.
But he said his tough guy persona didn't prevent him from becoming the victim of a powerful man.
I was sexually assaulted by Adam Bennett, who was the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor.
In February of 2016, Crews says he and the Hollywood super agent Adam Bennett were at the same party. Bennett has represented some of Hollywood's biggest names: Liam Hemsworth, Emma Stone, Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, and Adam Sandler.
And you would think you're safe. All these celebrities and maybe people think that it's like a place of trust, right? Like, I don't know. You're in this place, just like the P. Diddy thing. All these allegations of you're meeting a star and you're thinking all this stuff, and then you're getting allegedly drugged. I don't think Terry Crews didn't say he was drugged, but this weirdo guy just walked up to him and cupped him. Isn't this so weird? I can imagine somebody doing that shit to me.
You're talking about a very, very
and what do you do?
Powerful man who has access to studio heads. What they do affects every part of the business, from producers, writers, actors. They own finance companies, the whole thing.
And did you know him before the party?
And I did not know him.
Didn't even know him.
I heard of him.
Didn't even know him.
We had never, ever
so
even
crazy.
had a conversation. Okay, so I just heard, and actually, I was actually looking forward to meeting him.
But instead of a professional meet and greet, Crews claims Bennett leered at him from across the room.
And he looked me in my eyes, and he was sticking his tongue out overtly.
Bro, sticking his tongue out, right? That's some weirdo Hollywood shit that you think people are making this stuff up, and it's not. This shit actually happens. And it happens to guys too, What's the Flame? That's in Texas. Some nut job crashed into a fence and hit a pipeline. And that pipeline has been lit for hours. And so all these people that live in that area have had to be evacuated. And it's so hot that literally the homes were smoking up. And so there's firefighters literally just pouring water into the homes to try to keep them from burning up, even though it's smoking up. That's in Texas, the bottom right. We've been monitoring it for a couple hours. It's just kind of crazy. They said it can go into tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to burn, but yeah, crazy.
Sexually to me, I mean, it was no mistake that this was
And Terry Crews is funny as shit. Terry Crews, didn't he do White Girls, White Dudes? You ever watch White Girls?
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny?
Chicks.
Or White Chicks, yeah, White Chicks. White Chicks. He was so good in that.
Yeah.
And these people think they could just walk up to you, sexualize you and especially in a public event, start sticking out his tongue. You know, what kind of perverted sexual predator is that?
A sexual type tongue move. And I'm thinking it's a joke. I'm thinking, is this how this guy breaks the ice? I don't understand what this is.
Yeah.
Confused, Crews said he reached out to shake his hand.
I reached my hand out and he takes his right hand and under mine and immediately squeezes, grabs my genitals and just.
That is that is wild Hollywood shit.
And I'm jumping back like, hey.
That claim is representative of Diddy's current situation.
So true. Thank you for that super chat. So true. Largemouth Fisherman says the flame is representative of Diddy's current situation. So true. Well said.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! And he jumps back and he still does this tongue stuff and he's making weird noises and then he comes back again and grabs me again. And I slap his hand away, push him back more forcefully, and I'm like, what are you doing?
According to
for men, I'm telling you, that's like a big violation. For men, like, I mean, just imagine somebody coming up to you, and especially, not that it's any better in a private setting, but in a public setting, to like grab you there, like to like, I don't know if it's like to demasculate you or like to, I don't know, like flicking your tongue around. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, they should investigate this guy. You know, it's just crazy.
Crews, the alleged groping happened in front of his wife, Rebecca.
And in front of his wife, bro. You gotta do something. If it's in front of your woman, oh, no, respect to him. But, you know, like,
she confirmed her husband's account to ABC News.
So she's witnessing the entire thing.
She's witnessing the whole thing. And we're just not, I can't even begin to describe to you how bizarre this is. It's so bizarre. I wake up every morning like, is this a bad dream? Mm-hmm. Does this really happen?
Because a lot of people will look and they'll go, here he is, former NFL linebacker, 6'3", 240 pounds, just muscles everywhere. How could he be assaulted?
That plays into the total.
So the women are saying, woman too, dude, we don't want our choppy cup. No, that's true. I'm just thinking from a guy's perspective, but yeah, and I understand for women too, of course, yeah.
Stereotype of black men that we have to be violent.
Crews says his wife's calming influence prevented the incident from escalating.
I felt nothing but rage, Mike. But my wife prepared me. She said, Terry, you cannot handle these kind of things with violence. You can't hit back because if you hit people and if you do this stuff, you're going to be under the jail.
That's true. I understand what he's saying. I don't know, but at the same time, it's like you're being assaulted, though. You're being sexually assaulted. I feel like you probably could defend yourself, but I also understand what he's saying. Like, with these people with like money and status, like, I mean, I don't know, if you try to do something, then, you know, with their attorneys, maybe they'll flip it on you, you know. But yeah, I'm just thinking as a perspective from a guy for somebody to do that to you in front of your woman. Oh, that's mad, like crazy, like disrespectful, like I don't know. It's if it happens to a woman, that's fucked up too. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from a guy's perspective, there's just something about like, you know, the pride stuff, like doing it in front of your woman. Oh no, and publicly.
Also at the party, Crews says, was Adam Sandler, one of Vennett's clients and Crews' co-star in the movie Blended.
I would like to welcome you to our 4th annual Blended Family Moon Week.
I went immediately to Adam Sandler.
Funny.
And I'm like, Adam, come get your boy. Something was wrong with it.
Did Adam see any of this?
Adam, well, first of all, Adam was talking to someone else. He looks over and he sees Bennett giggling and laughing. And he's like, I said, dude, this dude, he grabbed my junk. And Adam's like, what? What are you? We're still trying to contemplate what this is.
Adam Sandler did not return our request for comment about the alleged.
Of course he didn't. I also feel like, of course, it's not acceptable for this to happen to anybody, but I feel like when it happens to a man or a guy, people like in society, they downplay it. Like, it's like whatever. For a woman, yes, there's outrage, but when it's for a guy, it's like nobody gives a fuck. You know, I don't know.
Last incident last year. Cruz said he abruptly left the party.
You're in the car. What's that conversation like in the car?
I couldn't talk because you just keep replaying it. Keep replaying it. Like, did this happen? What in the world? And then you want to go back. You want to stop the car and turn around. You want to get this guy. And you know what? And the thing that calmed me down more than anything, my wife kept holding my hand. She kept grabbing my arm.
I'm serious, Bear. I know you might not agree with it, but I'm serious. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I know how close I came to losing it all. Just when you get emasculated like that.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Maybe women can't understand that part of it, but I'm telling you.
The way he looked at me, the way he giggled, it was one of those things where he was like, hey man, you know, no one's ever gonna believe you.
Do you think it was a way of him maybe exercising power?
It was. First of all, this whole thing, from Weinstein to all what's happening in Hollywood, is about an abuse of power, an abuse of the position you have. And what happens is they have fooled everyone into thinking it was part of the job.
While he didn't go public with the alleged incident, Cruz insists he sounded the alarm immediately.
I told my agent at the agency, I told my manager, Adam knew.
Cruz says Adam Sandler called him right after the party.
Adam called me on the way home from the event to apologize. That same night, because it was that traumatic. You understand? When I left, he was like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand something really, really bad went down.
No, from experience, no. Thankfully, no. But I remember I used to work at this place in the hospital, and some of my friends, honestly, I don't know what it is. I sometimes, people might get offended. I think it's like a white thing or something. They used to like chuck each other in the nuts and like giggle. Got you. I don't know what kind of game they were playing, but I made it very clear. Because one of them tried to do that to me and I dodged it, and I was like, nah, I'm not playing that shit. I don't know where you guys came from, where you were raised. No. But they used to do that. Like, play around like that. Nah, we're not going to do that. That weirdo shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to chuck you in the balls and we're going to play games. Chuck each other. No. You know what I'm talking about? No.
And I'm going.
Nut check.
This is crazy.
Yeah, hell no. Fuck that shit.
Another call.
I get a call from my agent saying
they do that. I'm telling you.
I get a call. Here, it's him on the line. I'm sorry. I was drunk.
Well, the butt
I
thing,
wanted myself that night.
I guess in sports, I guess that's acceptable. The whole butt check thing. I don't know why they do that, but the whole nut thing too. I remember the guys in the pharmacy, and I was like, no, I was very fucking serious. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play that shit with you guys. I don't know what you guys got going on. You need to take this outside of work, outside of your girlfriends and your wives. You gotta go party by yourselves, whatever you're doing, but you're not gonna do it with me.
And I said, hey man, you gotta understand the depth of what you did in front of my wife. I said, man, you don't even know how close you got to really being hurt. And I said, you need some help. I said, you need to go get help. And he was like, yeah, okay.
Was it sincere? Did you feel like it was sincere?
No. It's like when people are sorry because they got caught.
At the time,
well, I don't feel
himself was represented by.
So he said, did Terry Crews get nut checked? I think it was more than that, because Terry Crews said that he was like, they cusped him. Like the guy walked up to him and like grabbed it and held it in his hands and like looked at him and like licked his lips and like he said he did something with his tongue. It was, I don't know, really weird, you know.
By the same agency, William Morris Endeavor. For over a year, he remained publicly silent. But shortly after the Harvey Weinstein scandal broke, he tweeted, "This whole thing with Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because this kind of thing happened to me. adding a high-level Hollywood executive came over to me and groped my privates.
When I tweeted, I didn't mention the name. I didn't mention anybody. But what happened was I started getting calls from the agency. Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? I said, no, it's not okay. I've been waiting a year and I haven't heard anything.
Nothing for you motherfuckers.
What happened with him? Where is his accountability? And I'm sitting here and it's a year later. What have you done? I paid William Morris Endeavor 10% of everything I made for the last 15 years. I did not deserve to get molested.
Since going public, Cruz filed a police report. TMZ captured him leaving an LAPD office last week.
Why did you decide to file the police report today?
Oh, because, you know, people have to be held accountable.
No, I understand that. Are you planning to file a lawsuit as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. We're gonna go all the way.
Law enforcement sources confirmed to ABC station KABC that Venant was named as Cruz's alleged harasser on the report.
I have been victimized, but I have made the choice to not be a victim.
Terry Crews said he ended his relationship with the agency last week. William Morris Endeavor.
No, he's not talking about Diddy. When I first started the stream, I mentioned Diddy was arrested and we talked about some of his previous charges. And I segued in a little bit into Terry Crews. We were actually listening to Cat Williams, but I segued into Terry Crews. I just think it's relevant. I just think that in this entertainment business and in Hollywood, and people either getting drugged or assaulted, and it's like acceptable there. I think it's all relevant, you know. So yeah, I mean, 40 minutes ago, I started out with Diddy. He was arrested, but it reminded me a little bit of Terry Crews, and also about what Cat Williams had to say about Diddy, Weinstein, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. You know, there's so much.
Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that no one's ever heard. Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Cat. Normally, when people are giving you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definition of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you.
Jussie Smollett.
Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people.
Oh! You see, this is why I'm trying to say, like, a lot of this stuff, if you don't know, then you don't know, but a lot of this stuff is kind of relevant about the entertainment industry and, like, Hollywood, all this bullshit. Bro, he does not hold back, okay?
Shortcut takers. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
And just like why I brought up Terry Crews, where this guy supposedly walks up to him in front of everybody, some weirdo fucking ritual, like humiliation thing, I don't know, and grabs him and licking his lip, all this stuff in front of his wife, and you know what I'm saying? And now he's talking about Harvey Weinstein.
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Cat Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Cat Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars.
How many classics?
You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you got to be doing karaoke around the country to make that.
He's talking about he's talking about a couple different things, but he's also talking about like these comedy legends at the same time, or supposed legends and stuff, you know.
Work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. Yeah. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym, but you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your upbringing. We're going to circle back and we'll get some...
I want to protect him real quick, because you had said for the Kings of Comedy, it was in 2018, 2019, but did you mean 1999? Because it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
No, I didn't. No. So what I meant to say was...
I know you're talking about Cedric.
Joke still.
The commercial in 19...
The timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you say...
Right. So he thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I
stole his joke.
BT, I'm just hitting them with, let me go back into my closing joke.
Okay.
Audience, he comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did. He's just changed a decade. I would have bust Cedric's stomach.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
There was you, Cedric, 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you. I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
Diddy wants to party.
I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Gotta tell P. Diddy no for the parties.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
Cat, man.
Gotta say no.
It's crazy. Because I'm favored by God. Like, when I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even look at them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look at nothing I don't want to have. Because I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it. That's how Diddy be feeling.
No, come on, man.
That's probably true, though. He probably does feel like to the level and status that he's gotten and the wealth that he has, he probably feels like he can have whatever he wants and he's entitled.
So you're not supposed to look at anything that you don't want.
Not me personally, just because God has given me literally everything I ever even pump faked like I want. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing is I don't have a type of woman. Every woman that I ever had as a type, I ended up getting her. Now she's not the type anymore. Now I understand that.
All right. Well, anyway, that's the breaking news for tonight. Appreciate you guys coming. No notifications. Diddy arrested in New York by the feds. Arrested, grand jury. Crazy. With a bunch of lawsuits, allegations, Tupac trials coming up in November. Sean Diddy Combs had his own TV shows, all kinds of music, all the money in the world. And you're locked up. Who knows how much time you're going to get? How much evidence they have on you? Was it worth it? I don't know. All that money. I think some of these people, they get to a point where they have so much money and they're just bored. Huh? Oh, I'm going to ask them too then. We're trying to find something to watch on Netflix, and we watched this. We started to watch something called Perfect Couple, but it was really boring. If you have anything on Netflix to watch, let me know. Something that's really good. But yeah, P. Diddy, the diddler, it's a wrap. Your legacy is done. I wonder what some of these people like. Is it worth it, like, to live the highest you can live, the highest, like, mansions, money, cars, woman? Is it worth it for, in the end, to be locked up? To live a life that maybe most won't live. I don't know. Watch You. What's You?
Mel doing all the things. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Stalker
Smiling
guy?
face with open hands, purple heart, smiling face with hearts.
Tammy, thank you for the 20.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
You. So we try to watch it. We couldn't get into it? Oh, I wonder why. Gilmore Girls? You tripping. Rebel Ridge. Okay. Outlast. That sounds interesting. That sounds like something I would watch. Top of the Lake is super good. Outlast. Okay. Right. Matt Rife. I like Matt Rife. He's funny. I've watched some of his specials. Hmm? Oh. Yeah, dude looks like a weirdo. He looks like a weirdo. He like almost plays the scene too good. Like in real life, he might be a little weird. I don't know. Chaos. Gilmore Girls. You tripping? Well, to maybe to go to sleep. Yeah. Ooh, Fat Vinny says, I would eat a bag of poo to see J-Lo get convicted with Diddy. She was covering for him, right? Like with the Shine thing. And didn't Shine take the rap for him too? Rebel Ridge. Okay. What did you think about that? What's that thing? The Rage movie? Road Rage movie? Unhinged.
I loved it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, right?
And then I was honking at somebody the next day.
Oh my god. Okay, Kylie Bloodline. I've seen it. It's so freaking good. It's a slow burn. I think it was 3 seasons. I've seen all 3 seasons. Long time ago.
How Fool Me Once is great.
Chaos on Netflix. The best show this year. Chaos. Maybe we didn't check that out. Chaos. Yeah, Chaos. It's a little uppity for me.
We have Prime Video, right?
Yeah, we have Prime. Bloodline was really good. I really enjoyed that movie. All right, guys. Are they fixing the pipe? No. I don't know what their plan is. I guess they just cut off the gas, but it's still going for hours. Baby Reindeer was really good. That show was crazy as fuck. I did watch it. Yeah, we watched it together. It was crazy. It's a really dark series. Terminal List on Prime. Okay. Oh my god, Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer. I feel like every man should watch that. If you're just a man, you should watch that show. But it's a really fucked up show about this guy that like meets this chick at a bar, I think, and she starts like stalking him. Like he like likes her, I think, at first, right? Like
He was kind of like.
he was iffy because she was very persuasive,
yeah.
very, and then this chick just wouldn't stop, bro. Like non-stop stalking his ass. And not only that, the guy on Netflix was the actual victim. He played himself in his own true story. It's fucking crazy. And not only that, Piers Morgan had that chick on. So Piers Morgan brought her on to do an interview. And she's just as crazy in real life. And she was trying to deny it. No, I'm not quite. No, I did not do those things. I didn't know what you're talking about. And so he was like, But you don't think it's crazy that like it's like you don't think it's crazy? Did you send 30-something thousand emails or 40,000 emails? Do you think that's crazy? No, not really. I don't know. I was like, bro, you know that's fucking nuts. 40-something thousand emails. that show, it gets really, really dark. That guy went into some dark shit with drugs and other stuff and Hollywood actors and trying to come up and trying to get clout and false promises. Really, really dark, but a good show. Crazy. Your Honor's really good too. And there's a new season coming out in December. Your Honor. That shit was crazy. I feel like the Karen Reed people would like that show. Your Honor. Squid Games 2 year. December, yeah. Outlast is really good. It's kind of like a Survivor. Survivor, but no host. I like Survivor. I like that type of stuff. Survivor, yeah. From the creators of Lost. Oh, hold on. It's planned to be, okay, it's planned to be 5 seasons. What is?
From. Oh, that's what I want to check out.
Oh, From is from the creators of Lost. You caught me with the creators of Lost because I watched Lost. You didn't watch that.
But I already want to check it out.
But you didn't watch
people
Lost.
have recommended that. I have not.
Okay, you're not an official Lost person. Lost. I've watched it twice. That shit is so good. Dharma and just pushing the fucking button because they were told to push the button. So they're pushing the button forever and taking shifts. Lost was so good.
I don't trust you after Better Call Saul.
Yeah, that was a really bad show. Lost. I want to see. Oh, this is so good.
He was always too ambitious. Okay. Only Marty Bird can move to Missouri and somehow convince me to partner with a bunch of rednecks.
So, I saw some people mentioning Ozark. One of the most gangster shows I've watched in a couple of years. We watched it together, Ozark. This is what I'll say. Be careful who you call hillbilly.
He was always too ambitious.
Be careful when you call a country person hillbilly, because they might not take a liking to it.
Okay. Only Marty Bird can move to Missouri and somehow convince me to partner with a bunch of rednecks.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, rednecks. What's it, redneck?
I said only Marty Bird can somehow convince me to partner with a bunch of red.
Oh! Yo, this was a really good one too. Oh, this is Ozark? Okay. Yo, don't fuck with Darlene. Some of these people, you call them hillbilly or redneck. Be careful. Ozark. And that guy was a Colombian drug lord, and she didn't give a shit. Yeah. Darlene. Are they jam cracker? I don't know I don't know what's the difference or what it is. I really thought she said. I thought he called her a hillbilly, but he didn't say hillbilly. He said redneck. So I don't know. Is one offensive and one's not? I don't know. Darlene is crazy as shit. That's why you got to be careful with some women, because they'll take you to war. I feel like even in the back in the day, the medieval days, some of these people going to war for women. Shit, thousands of people dying because of a woman and shit. With a peaceful fire. Okay, so Lisa says, exactly, man. I live in East Tennessee. A lot of people do not like being called hillbillies. Yeah, I realized that. And when I was watching this show, it was really funny, but this chick was like, shout out Darlene. Oh, she does not play. She don't give a fuck. She'll blast her ass. A movie night? We could figure something out for the next movie. Darlene. She might be my most favorite character. She's crazy as fuck. She's toxic. She's deadly. You can't trust her. I wouldn't want to be with Darlene, but she's wild as shit.
Call me Darlene.
And be careful, man. They fuck around. They take you out.
We had cherry pits.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil this, so I didn't say anything else, but yeah. Oh my God, Meek Mill. They said Meek Mill and Diddy, I don't know, they had some type of special relationship. I don't know what was up with that. There was even one time where they were like by a pool. It was kind of weird. Diddy, let me see, Diddy and Meek Mill. Oh, there was even I can't even play the audio leak. I'm not even going to do that to you, but by pool. Don't look up audio leak Meek Mill and Diddy. Don't don't do that. But
Hey, what's up, Kings?
Don't do that to yourself, please. But here.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
I don't know. Diddy. The diddler. Yeah, don't look don't look up the audio. I can't even play this shit here. I can't even play it over here. I don't know if that's real, but it's kind of disturbing. But all right, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Late night, no notifications. And breaking Diddy. Ooh. So tomorrow, we're going to talk about this other situation tomorrow. This guy that FBI showed up to his house. But, all right, guys, good night. Peace. Thank you so much. Be safe. A lot of crazy people. Peace. Bloop, 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 bloop.